Go from there. So I'm here with Kim, and we were with Kim on Build My Bot Friday, and there was quite a lot of stuff that needed doing with the bot for the hotel. So we decided we're going to take things a stage further and just like finish off all the little things from before and just make sure it's everything that she needs it to be for the hotel. And the hotel is called Hilbury, is that right?
Yep, that's right.
And it is in South Africa?
It's in Ghana, West Africa.
In Ghana, West Africa. So this is the first time I've ever built a bot for any kind of company in West Africa. But yeah, that's going to be pretty cool. So you can see on here at the moment, we've got loads of stuff already. So this is the actual share screen. So let's just make sure that's opened up. Okay, cool. So Kim, you can see the screen all right as well, yeah?
Yes.
Brilliant. So at the moment, we've got all the, that's wonderful, what can help you with. So room reservations and dining reservations. That's the normal hotel inquiries. We've got the meeting and event section. We've got the wedding section. We've got the list of all the prices. The thing that we need to add onto here is the meeting room inquiries. So if we open up Hilbury.com, then what we're going to do, we're going to take those meeting parts, and what would be really cool is instead of them they're guided and almost pre-framed to exactly what they need beforehand. So instead of at the moment they're just searching down and looking through all the information, you're asking them the information and then you're recommending based on what they've told you.
Okay, and this is for the events or is this for meetings?
Meetings.
Oh, okay.
I think.
Okay, and right now we do have a form as well, but.
So at the moment we're going to go into the form, but there is also the option, and I'll show you the basics of how to do that as well, where you can go away and do some of that yourself as well and add to that and actually take that whole form section and put that all into Messenger instead, which would be really cool.
Yeah, the only thing about doing that though, is there a way, because we are able to gather their email address and put it in the subscription, not, for mailing. Is that possible?
So what did they use for which autoresponder?
Right now they're using MailChimp, but we're going to change to ActiveCampaign.
Okay, that's fine. I'd say MailChimp at the moment as well is the easiest, and the reason it's the easiest. In fact, what I'll do, I'm going to write that down for a second, and we're going to come back to that in a minute. So we've got email, and you obviously as well want to collate that data together as well, so it's all in one place.
Yeah.
So we're also going to talk about the Google Sheet integration of that as well, and how to integrate all that information so it all goes into Google Sheet so they can see everything that they need to. Would that be cool?
That would be awesome.
Awesome. Okay, so at the moment we've done the Express one, so that's guided them to that one, because you can see here, so we've said, right, how long do you need the meeting room for? 2 to 4 hours. How many people is it for? Less than 10. Great. This one would be, the Express package would be ideal for you. So what we could do with this as well is, we're going to cheat a little bit because we haven't got time to make graphics.
Cool.
But we're going to screenshot these.
Oh, cool. Yeah. Well, at least then it's on brand.
Yeah, exactly. We're going to screenshot them, and then we're going to put these. Obviously, I'm not screenshotting the learn more part because then they'll start clicking it and it's not going to do anything.
Yeah.
Because we want to guide them to the right place.
Yep. This is so exciting.
It is, isn't it? It is.
Who knew bots were that exciting?
Who knew as well that, I think the thing that happens quite a lot is people don't realize what the capabilities of bots are.
Powerful.
You probably didn't think that it was possible to get them to do the whole inquiry and guide them through the sales process just through a bot and then be able to collate all that data and put it all together as well.
Not at all. I love that.
So we are just going to find the correct one as well. So there we go. So we've got that in there, and you'll notice at the moment a little bit of it is cut off, but that's okay because once you actually put it in preview mode, it won't cut it off. It will show it in full. So you can see we can show exactly what's included there. So we could just show it in the image, or we can also put it as ticks in here as well, whichever you prefer. But what we have done is guided through the process. So the easiest way then is to do the other one. So we've got the conference and the full day package and everything as well. We're going to do copy. Okay. And we're going to take that one. We're going to change the image to okay, so you have got groups of 25 max is the express one, but then you've got the full day, which is the next one. Is that right?
Correct.
Okay. And then our full day package would be ideal for you. Okay. So the thing that I was a little bit confused of as well, what's the in-between package? Because so we've got groups of 25 up to 25, and this one's groups of 20 or more. But what if I've got a group less than 25 that wants to be there all day? What happens?
Less than 20? I don't know. I guess I need to ask them. Maybe we could do it where they can just contact them. What does it say below? Is that something?
So these are your conferences. So these are groups of 20 or more on both.
Okay. So the question is if it's 10 or less and they want to go for a full day.
If it's between it, well, if it's less than 20, because this is 20 or more. So if it's less than 20, what do we actually, and they want the room all day, what happens? So is that still the express?
Yeah, it'll be the express, and I guess they'll just double it. So I wonder if we need to put that in there. Because right now it's 2 to 4 hours. Okay, so I just noticed. Okay, so right now they only have for groups of 25 max, right?
So I'm guessing this one shouldn't be for groups of 20 or more. This because they've copied. That looks like that's been copied and pasted when it shouldn't have been.
Oh, maybe that would be me.
That's okay. That's okay. At the end of the day, that's what this is for as well. So we can really just make sure we're giving people the right offer. So I imagine that this should be copy and pasted over to there. So it should be groups of 25 max.
Okay.
Because that'll be express and full day, and then you've got standard conference and light conference.
Okay.
Is that right?
I have no idea. I'm just being honest. I actually just copied what they had before, so I'll have to double check with them and fix that. So
we'll put that in as it is for now.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna copy what it says on here pretty much. So all day, meetings for full day, conference room including conference, same stuff in that way. And then we're going to add some extras in as well. So we're going to copy that. And this is where I end up cheating quite a lot as well. You know, I always think, what's the point of typing stuff again when we've already got stuff?
Yeah, well, yeah, that's not cheating. That's just being efficient.
Yeah, and I think this is where a lot of people go, oh yeah, it takes ages to do all this kind of stuff, and it doesn't. You just take what's your templated stuff and just do it over and over again.
Yeah.
And really, really break it down. So we've got morning coffee break. I'm just going to copy and paste, and then we'll have buffet lunch. Sounds quite a deal. Very nice, very nice. I mean, you've even got the option as well, is you could value stack this.
Yeah? In what way? I don't understand.
So per delegate, you could actually say like how much each of these is worth.
Oh, okay.
Potentially.
You mean like a funnel, like a...
Yeah, so because at the moment as well, are these prices always the same, whoever is going to be in there or not, per head?
Yeah, I think they have a set price, but keeping it simple for the market that they're targeting, the less complicated, the better. So if I start putting all the prices, they might get confused and say, "Oh, well."
No, that's cool.
I think the idea is really good, but this market.
But it might be done on the back end, essentially, when they get the final details and stuff. Yeah, but no. What I find interesting is you have to inquire to get the actual price per head.
Oh yeah, yeah. So you're saying to have the pricing there, and I don't know if they did it that way because they don't want to have to explain and update each time the pricing goes up.
I get that. I get that. Yeah. I think it's, especially in the hospitality industry as well. I think it's very. Some people do, some people don't, and I think there's also the little thing of the higher end, the restaurant or the offer or whatever it is, the less you see the price up front. As well. I imagine if I went to the Ritz, I probably couldn't see the price of their conference just on there right now.
Yeah. Exactly.
So that's full day package. That's what that includes. And this inquire button goes to the same place, whatever, anyway, doesn't it?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so what we're going to do now is, so we've got more than 10 people.
I think the tick marks are different though for the first two.
Okay. Yeah. So we've changed a few. Oh yeah, it looks different at the moment, but once you actually save it, it's just Facebook and ManyChat being ManyChat.
Okay.
Okay, so what I've noticed at the moment as well, you've got groups of 25 max. So these are the things that I would say that I find a little bit confusing at the moment. So we've got groups of 20 or more, but then we've got maximum a group of 25. So is that because of what's included? So like the fact that cut-off number should be the same both sides, if you know what I mean, or is this supposed to be crossover?
Maybe crossover, but I'll ask them.
That's cool. So if we change that from more than 10, sorry, we'll change that to less than, let's say 25, or sorry, 20, and then more than 20. So we just need to change that to 20. We've got to change these. So these are going to create custom fields as well for each person who fills it in. So then it means if we take this information into a Google Sheet, that it'll actually you'll have a column that says how many people, and it'll say less than 20 or more than 20 already.
Oh, that's brilliant.
So that's gonna really help things out. We just need to.
This. My brain is like, huh? Okay.
No, it's cool. At the end of the day, I think it's a lot easier to focus on one thing and we're good at one thing than it is to trying to be a master of everything.
That's so true.
So yeah, we'll set how many people more than 20. So this one is for, just to clarify. So this is for less than 20. So we're just gonna drag that over there. Drag that over there. How many people is it for? Full day, less than 20. Okay, and then we're going to copy that again. This one, so we're going to have, and this is why we couldn't do this on a 25-minute one before, because we've only got 9 minutes left now, and that's just for this bit, because it takes a little bit longer to put it all together. So then we've got a standard conference one. So these are the ones for people with more than 20. And we're going to, it's basic. So these are exactly the same as what's included in this full day by the looks of things, but it's literally just for more than 20 people.
Right.
Oh, and the only difference is this one. So yeah, I get it. I've got it, Kim. We've got it.
Okay. Is there anything that they need to fix, or it's good?
It's just not overly clear. I think that's the thing. So the way, like, instead of saying light conference, if it said half day conference, I would know straight away that you've got full day conference, half day conference. But at the moment, because it says light and standard, it's just confusing. So I think that the simpler you can make it for people to look at it and go, right. So basically, these top two is if there's less than 20 people, then that's fine. Less than 20 people, I go for one of these two options, either full day or half day. So express sounds nice, but if you just said full day, half day, well, express is short, so that's fine. But then you've got full day. I don't know why I'm pointing at the screen because you can't see what I'm pointing at. And then all I'd have is because you've got buffet lunch and morning coffee break and afternoon coffee break. So you've got full day conference, and then light conference is just morning and buffet lunch. So that's half day conference. So that for me, then very simply, I kind of know, all right, I've just got a few people that I'm going there for a few hours, express, or I've got a few people, but we're going to be there all day, full day. And then I've got, I need full day conference, because I've got more than 20 people, or I need half day conference, but with more than 20 people.
Okay.
That would make it a lot simpler.
Okay, so you're saying the name standard conference and light conference is confusing.
Yeah, and I think the order as well. So if you think, so you've got express and then full day, but then naturally you should have then half. So it's like half day, full day. Then it should be half day, full day.
Okay, gotcha.
Because it's like a bit of a circle. If that makes sense. So obviously, like, bots is my speciality, but like it's also looking at how everything flows. I think that's the important thing, and that's what bots are. Is you don't realize it until you put it in a bot, because it has to flow in a bot. You have no choice.
Right.
So at the moment, so at the moment we've got light conference. So that means it doesn't include the afternoon coffee break and a buffet dinner.
Yeah.
Okay. That's fine. So we're going to link that one to, so we have more than 20 people and it is for a half day. So that means if we zoom out a minute, we are going to put that one here. And then we have one more as well, which is, again, this one that includes the same things as before, but it is for more than 20 people.
Yep.
Oh yeah, we've got the image of that as well already.
Cool.
So now what this is doing is showing guiding them to the right thing straight away.
Okay.
Let's just copy that, make that.
So it kind of helps to eliminate one extra step, because right now we just tell them to go to that page. Now it's sort of like interactive, and it can happen immediately where they get the answers that they need.
And so this is the next stage. So because you were talking when we were talking before it's been recorded as well, you were talking about like answering some of the most common questions. So it's interesting where we're going to look at the focus for this as well, because we could go down the route of building all your inquiry form out in this, or we could go down the route of actually taking, like looking at some of the common questions and going a more less deep but wider. It depends where you want to go with things. Groups are 20 or more.
Well, their biggest problem right now is people asking the same questions over and over again, which
Okay.
is very consuming. That is a huge problem.
So we'll have a little look at that in a second then, because it sounds like, and I just want to make sure we try and get you as much valuable stuff today.
Appreciate it.
That's cool. So what I'm doing here, just to like, if anyone's watching in the future as well, and also to talk you through what I'm doing. So basically, I've created a tag here. So what a tag does, imagine it like you know, if you go into a clothes shop and it's got a tag on it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's kind of like that, but it's putting a tag on the person, the person's actual profile. So what that means is when someone clicks inquire to go to your meeting page, we know that they've inquired about a meeting.
Oh, fantastic. I love that.
The thing that's good about that, and I realised I spelled inquired wrong, and we're going to spell that wrong over and over again now because I've copied it. But hey ho, as long as we keep consistent, it doesn't matter. So the good thing is, because we've tagged them as that, what we could do is, if we were to bring this whole system, okay, so the whole of the sign up system for if they want to inquire about an event, we collect the name, their email, we know how many guests that they want already and all that kind of stuff. Let's say that they don't get to the end of that registration, we can actually set up a smart delay. Okay, so what a smart delay does, it means it waits up to, it can be like 60 minutes, it could be a day, it could be half a day. But if someone doesn't complete that form within that time, it can then send them a follow-up message to say, notice you didn't complete the form. Is there anything you need help with, or would you like to complete the form now?
That's so hot. I love that.
So we're not losing people where we could be before.
I love that.
And I think this is the hardest thing to put across in a really simple way, that's what this can do. And it's just, a lot of people think it's just, oh yeah, well, I'll put my lead magnet in it and then I'll get a subscriber and then I'm going to broadcast them loads with messages. It's not. It's a conversational customer service tool that guides someone through to the sale without you having to be there.
And following up. That's what I really like. Yeah, the follow-up.
Again, in a conversational way. It doesn't have to, like, you know what it's like with email, don't you? Like, when you go on a page and you put in your email and it's like putting your email to see the offer or whatever, and then they send you a load of emails going, oh, by the way, it's limited stock, it's running out, it's running out, it's running out. And you kind of go, oh, just stop emailing me with telling me it's running out when I know it's not running out.
Right.
You know, they'll be like, oh, we've only got a certain amount of meeting rooms available for the rest of the year, and we've only got one left now, so you need to message us right now. And all that kind of stuff. Or you could go through a bot and go, oh, by the way, I noticed you started your registration, but you didn't complete it. Do you need any help?
I love it.
How much nicer is that?
Oh, that's amazing.
So what we've done now, we have literally got, so this might look confusing to anyone who's looking at it for the first time, like, what the hell has he just done? But it's actually not as complicated as we think, because once it's kind of like a jigsaw almost, right? So once you know where the pieces go, and you know that certain pieces slot with other certain pieces, then all you're doing is just repeating the same thing over and over again. You know, it's kind of like it's like, because I've been a wedding singer and stuff as well. I still do some of that as well when I'm not building bots. And it's kind of like the chorus. Yeah, you know that part's going to repeat, and you know that's the hook that gets people in, and you can use that kind of chorus line over and over again because it works.
Cool. Yep, that's a great example.
That's 25 minutes already. Wow.
Oh, no.
Cool. Well, we're gonna reset it, and we're gonna go again.
You rock. Thank
you. Love it. Cool. So what we've done, just to kind of show you what happens here. So when we go through the flow, so it says, so you notice I put welcome instead of hey as well, because it's just a little bit more smart and professional with a hotel as well. So please let us know by choosing one of the buttons below, what would you like help with today? So if they say meeting an event, they click that. Then it's going to take them to a message. That's wonderful. So use your name. That's wonderful, Kim. Which one of the following can I help you with? Book a meeting room or meeting room prices. Okay. So looking on here at the moment, what we'd actually do is, I think we're actually going to get rid of this, and we're going to change this from website, because I think we should guide everyone through the same process.
Yes, that would be awesome.
And I don't think we even need this message. So that one thing that you find when you're building bots and automations out is sometimes you'll put extra steps in and you go, actually, we could shorten that, because the less steps that people have to get through to get to the end result, whilst you still getting the information that you need, the higher the completion rate is going to be.
That makes sense.
But there is also a catch-22 of sometimes it's a good thing to make them go through more hoops, because it gets rid of time wasters.
Ah, okay.
So we get a balance between the two, because when people, if you could just have people go, hi, I just wanted to know meeting room prices, then you message them back and then they go, oh, yeah, actually, I'm not interested that much. But if they have to go and fill out this form or complete these questions, then they're obviously interested about an event a lot more, and they've actually thought about it.
Right.
They're not just price shopping straight off. So to give you a accurate idea of our prices, we just need to ask you a couple of questions. And instead of price, to give you to find the right package for your meeting, we just need to ask you a couple of questions.
Yeah.
And then we're going to move. Thanks. And we're going to put your name up there instead. So basically, that will automatically pull their name through from Facebook, which is
awesome.
So you don't have to go, what's your name? We don't have to do any of that. It will just go straight away. Thanks, Kim. To find the right package for your meeting, we just need to ask you a couple of questions. How long do you need the meeting room for? 2 to 4 hours or full day?
Oh, I love it. That makes sense. Yeah.
So it's up to you, but we could change 2 to 4 hours to half day.
I think what you did was good.
Yeah, that's cool.
Half day is so.
Okay, so and you'll see what happens. So they click meeting and events up here, and then it says to find the right package. So there you go, 2 to 4 hours or full day. Then what happens, it sets a custom field. So this can go into your Google Sheet if you want it to as well. So they'll say how long that they want it for. You've already done that part. And then if we just zoom out a little bit, if they say full day, again, it does the same thing down here. Look, how long do you want the meeting? Full day. Then once we've done that, it'll say how many people is it for? Less than 20 or more than 20? If it's more than 20, it will suggest, it'll set another custom field. So that can go into your Google Sheet as well. And it'll suggest this package, the standard conference. And then it suggests literally the right package depending on what options they've said. And then all these buttons will take them to the form to fill in.
Love it.
Okay, so that's that part, which is great. We're going to click publish before it all disappears. Oh, we've got ask a question. Okay, so ask a question. That went somewhere before. I think we've deleted it. No, it's not deleted. We've just lost a. So all we do is, you see there, we've got the ask a question. I'll just link that button and just dragged it up to here. So now it'll say, please ask your question below, and one of our team will get back to you as soon as possible.
Love it. Cool.
And so at the moment, you're the only person who will get notified.
Okay.
And you can get notified via email as well if you want to. It's up to you.
Okay. Yeah, I never checked email. Messenger is probably the best. Well, yeah, do email too. It doesn't hurt.
Cool. It doesn't hurt.
But how does he know
Brilliant.
what email address to send it to? It's going to be the Facebook email
Yeah.
address?
Yeah, whichever one that is linked to, that's fine. Okay, so we've got that. So you were saying before that there's quite a lot of.
Sorry, can I ask you another question?
Yeah, go for it.
Can it go to more than one person, or it can only go to one person?
You can go to as many people as you want. So you can see on here, because I'm an admin of your bot, so we can send it to the whole team, which would be, so me and you would both get notified, but I don't want to be getting notified, I'll be honest.
Okay. No, I don't want to. I thought maybe it would have the owner on there, but it doesn't.
So to get the owner on there, all you need to do is, so I'm just going to click publish, and we'll come back to this in a second. So if you were to wanted to get the owner on there, we just click settings, and then we go to users, and then we go invite new member, and then exactly how you did with me. Invite new member, and then automatically it will, they can then become an admin. As soon as they're an admin, you can get them notified as much as you want.
Awesome. Cool.
So we're going to go back into Growth Tools. Right, so you're back on this flow now. So you said to me that there's a lot of questions that keep getting asked over and over again. What are those questions?
Let me check hold on, I typed up something. I'll give it to you. So one is, how much are your room rates? Okay,
so we've done that one earlier.
What's your, where are you located?
Okay.
How much is the swimming facility? Do we have to pay an entrance fee? I think those are the.
What do you mean by entrance fee? What, to go in the swimming or general?
Yeah, no, what they do, because people usually will like just come to the hotel and they don't want to pay anything. They won't eat and they won't do anything. So what they require is for them to pay like a voucher. So when they arrive, they pay for like a food coupon, right? And then, so it's like a minimum of 30 Ghana cedis, which is like $10. But what that does is we know that they're going to spend at least $10 at the hotel. So some people think that that's an entrance fee, but it's not an entrance fee. It's a food coupon to use towards the purchase of a beverage or food while they're at Hilberry. So that's the misconception that we always have to clear up, whether it's a fee or it's a voucher.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
They have a video on the website that explains it, which would be kind of cool to add that link.
Yeah, we can do that. That's fine. So just looking at here at the moment, we've got meetings and events or weddings. So the thing is, with when we're using ManyChat as well, we can only have a maximum of 3 buttons.
Okay, got you.
Okay, so what we need to do is we need to figure out a way of making sure these first 3 questions are broad enough to encompass everything.
Got you. Yeah.
So that's why at the moment I had hotel inquiry.
Yeah, I love that.
So what we could do is so we've got, please choose one of the options below. So obviously you want weddings and you want meetings and events because you want them to inquire about those because they're your big money spinners as well. Yeah. But also people are going to inquire about things on the hotel. So they're going to inquire about room reservation, which we've got. Would you like to see the reservation, make a reservation for a room, or would you like to see the prices?
Yeah.
And then, so here's the prices. So what would be nice as well is, have we got a nice image of that on the site of the prices without showing? Oh, what we could do, should we jazz it up and make it really nice?
Yeah, please.
Cool. So here's what we're going to do. Okay.
I'm opening up the questions to make sure because that people ask the same questions over and over again, and I find me and then my cousin always going in and replying, even though I put it on the auto text, like the keyboard thing, it's still like a time kill. And
totally
then when
you
don't reply, then they're like, I sent you a message and no one responded. And then they go ahead and put that on the page and you're like, oh, Lord.
And again, now you know that you responded.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So like, what's your phone number? How much are your swimming fees? How much are your rooms? I'd like to make a hotel reservation. Um, do you charge an entrance fee? Um, yeah, stuff like that.
So if we look here, at the moment, we've obviously got all the prices, but it looks a bit naff, like the way it's laid out and stuff at the moment. And that's because I was making it in 25 minutes.
Yeah.
So I was like, how quick can I make it? So we're going to use this instead. So what this is the gallery one.
Okay.
So we are actually going to take...
Oh my God, I'm getting so excited. So freaking smart.
So we're going to take all the images from your site of the rooms.
Uh-huh. Oh my gosh, that is so freaking brilliant.
And then all we need to do is put what's included. So we're just going to do some copy and paste job.
Wow.
And then no longer will people have to go, what's the room look like? And then have to go to your website anyway.
Thank you. The world needs more of you.
So yeah, this one should be pretty cool. So we're gonna go standard room with balcony, and like I say, I'm literally just copy and pasting.
Yeah, that's perfect. Yeah.
And let's see. I don't think it will take all that text because it might be too much.
Okay.
No, by far too much. So would you prefer to have the features or would you prefer to have the description?
The features. Well, I don't know. It doesn't matter.
What's the difference in the features between them?
Some rooms have well, actually not much. They all have bathrooms and they all have views. So no. So the features are the ones that stand out. So yeah, let's do the features because it's the size of the beds. So the features are more important than the description. Yeah. For sure. Because then they'll know like which one has a king size bed. Yeah.
So the only thing that we're limited on a little bit is, like I say, the amount of characters.
Yeah. So they all yeah, that's fine. Yeah, they all have, yeah, that's good. And yeah.
How's that?
Yeah, that's perfect.
Cool. So it just fits in there. Because they're like the important features, aren't they? I think.
Yep.
So yeah, we've got that one. So that's interesting. That yeah. So your standard double has got a king size bed, but your superior double has got a queen size.
Don't
ask.
I don't know how they did it. I don't.
Yeah. No. I just yeah.
Maybe
okay.
it's because of the size of the room, you know? I don't know. But it does have a much better view and it's more private, that's for sure.
Awesome. And that's the thing that I'd say one limitation maybe of using bots is we can't create as much description, but what we can do is guide people to the next part of the process.
Right, exactly. And that's fantastic.
So if we take the next one, I'm just going to put a few of these in quickly. So we're starting to get some pictures, get a little bit of personality. So
yeah, that makes a huge difference.
It doesn't, and I'm usually very big on emojis.
Oh, I love emojis. It makes it more fun.
Well, I haven't got around to that part yet. I kind of see it like the window dressing at the end, where you get all your shop set up and then you go around and just make it all look pretty.
Yeah. Save that for last.
Exactly. I'm gonna.
TV. I guess we don't really need satellite. Well, maybe satellite's channel makes a difference. I don't know. Does it say -9? You gotta take more out.
Let's get rid of satellite channels.
Yeah. There we go. So that it's not negative anymore.
What I don't want to do is have your standard look better than your superior.
Yeah.
Because that would be not good.
Yeah.
So just get rid of king size bed because it's 2 joinables. Right, that fits.
Yeah, perfect.
Happy. Right, next one. We're going to put this in as well. So this one is the compact double. Wonderful.
And you can definitely use this as like a portfolio for having done bots for hotels, right?
Yeah, why not? Why not? It sounds like fun. So, in fact, what I'm going to do, because it's probably easier for me to just literally copy and paste this. I'm always, even if it only saves 5 or 6 seconds, I'm always looking for a way of saving time.
For sure.
Do you know why? Because there's no other. You can get more money, but you can't get more time.
Yep, so true.
Double bed. Double size bed. Okay, so that one fits fine as well. I'm just going to copy and paste that because I know it's going to be the same store.
Yeah.
There we go. This is the superior room.
We're in the UK. Well, we just.
I am in the heart of Derbyshire.
Oh, is that north or south of London?
North. I'm in the Midlands.
Oh, in the Midlands. Okay.
And I speak a little bit posher when I'm on video and on calls. Then I do sometimes. And people have a very strong accent around here. Some people
in the Midlands.
Like if I said to you, "You're right, Duck," I'm Boston. I could really throttle a bottle.
You can drink beer. What does that mean?
Yeah, you got that one. Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't hear the first part. Repeat the first part, and let me see if I understand.
You're right, Duck. I'm Boston.
Yeah, I don't know about you're 8 dog. I'm Boston. I don't know what that means.
Are you okay, my friend? I'm really good.
Oh.
Yeah, you're right. So it's a little bit like you know, like Nashville, y'all.
Yeah.
But not quite y'all, just you're right. You're right, Duck. I'm right, Duck. Yo. Duck.
Duck.
Okay. Duck, as in quack. Duck. Yeah.
So you're saying you're all right, Duck?
Duck, yeah. And the other one, I up me, Duck.
Oh my gosh.
I up me, Duck, you're right. I'm right, Duck, you're right.
How many hours are you from London?
About 2.5.
Oh, okay. Is that like Northampton? My nephew goes to North Hampshire.
Further up, like about another 2 hours up from that. Wow. So yeah, it's all right. It's all right. Close to things and stuff. So we've got what we got. We got a queen size.
Oh, okay, yeah.
No, it's cool. It's just unfortunately I was born a man and men can't multitask.
Yeah, but at least they don't have that many rooms.
yeah. If they had like 12 different types of rooms, I'd show you how to do the first one, let you get on with it. They've got quite a few, considering, what did you say? Is it a 12 room place?
Yeah, I thought it was 12. It's 11 rooms, yeah.
Wow, and they've got a lot of different kinds, considering.
A small hotel.
Boutique, that's what they call it.
Yeah, that's what they call it. Everyone
boutique's worth a lot more than small.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so it's in USD.
Yep.
Okay, so if you know the prices anyway, don't you? If you it's just tell me instead of me keep going back. I don't know why am I doing that anyway? I've got another screen here. I could literally, obviously you won't see it, but yeah, I can have it up at the same time.
Whatever's easiest, I can pull it up and tell you.
So we've got Superior double room, USD 150.
Oh, so okay, cool. You know, I did their website, and I don't know anything about websites, but I created their website, so.
You did a good job.
Thank you.
It looks smooth. It's quite clean.
Yeah, I'm all about clean.
No mess, no fuss.
Yep.
Do you have Silit Bang in America?
What is it?
Silit Bang.
I don't know what that is.
It's a cleaning product. They go bang and the dirt is gone. I think it'd go really, really well in America.
No, I've never.
Because it's like in the nicest way possible. It's quite cheesy, and I know Americans love a cheesy advert.
Yeah, it's true.
Oh my God! When I went over to America, I went to Nashville for a honeymoon.
Oh, no way!
Yeah, just down the road.
Yeah.
And it was awesome. We there was we saw like 30 bands, I think, in 3 weeks.
Wow.
Hence, yeah, being in music. We went to Bridgestone Arena as well. Saw Chris Stapleton and Brothers Osborne, which were awesome. Well, Brothers Osborne were awesome.
Okay.
Yeah, Chris Stapleton came along as well.
Clearly, you're a country music fan.
Yeah. My wife's even more obsessed with it, to be fair.
No way. Well, that's cool. Then you were in the right place. You know, I went to Nashville for FHL, and I didn't see any of Nashville.
See, the trick is you got to go the week before.
Yeah.
Like if I'm going 14 hours on a plane, I'm going for 2 or 3 weeks. I ain't going for 4 days.
I don't blame you. Well, once I'm an entrepreneur and not working at my other gig, I can do stuff like that. But you should come to FHL next year. It was freaking amazing.
Yes, I think I maybe. I was very, very, very close to just getting the ticket straight after. When I had serious FOMO.
Well, I didn't know if it was going to be worth it because it was so expensive, but it is worth every penny just in the networking alone. You make that money back. I promise you. Yeah,
which is in itself, it's only like not a lot of work and I'm a friendly kind of guy, and I'm English, so obviously people want to talk to me. Yeah. Oh my God, you're from the UK? That's a long way.
Exactly. But although there were people from all over, from Australia, I mean, all over the world, tons of people from the UK. You would have met Depeche. I can't tell you how many big names were there. And when you say you're from the UK and they're from the UK, that gives you conversation to be like best bud.
Where are you from? Where are you from? All right. So we've got what we're going to do. We're going to take the book a room.
Yep.
So where does this take us at the moment, though?
Yeah, it doesn't take them to the actual room. So let me give you the link for booking them where they can actually go to book. The only thing that sucks is that this link won't allow me to. Oh, actually, yeah, no. This won't allow me to use the Pixel, which kind of sucks.
Why not?
So, because it's a company, a third-party company.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm wondering, should we send them to the page and let them click what they want, because then at least they land on the page, or should I send them directly to the booking link so they can just go straight away and book the room?
Well, are you spending money on ads?
We will be when we start doing promos, but we haven't yet, not for the rooms.
So here's what I'd suggest, where and this is great for anyone who hasn't got access to a Pixel, is so we're tagging at the moment, tagging people when they've taken certain actions, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
So what that means is you can actually export all the ManyChat subscribers that have got a certain tag and put them into a custom audience in Facebook.
Oh my gosh, yeah, that's so rocks, and that solves my problem.
Exactly.
How do I know who has booked and who hasn't booked, right? So yeah, that's awesome. So I'll give you then the link for them to go to the actual booking website to save the step. You want me to put it in the chat?
Yeah. That's fine. I've put that on another screen so it won't show up.
Okay. Let me find. That is freaking brilliant. That really solves my problem, because I kept saying, how do I know who just went on the page and didn't do anything versus who actually clicked the button and booked?
So the only thing that we'd know if they clicked. So it depends how far you want to take things. We can't do all this today, but like in terms of future proofing and stuff like that, you could actually get them to do the whole booking through the bot.
Really?
Mm-hmm. So you can actually take Stripe payments through the bot.
Wow.
So they could click book a room, and then it'll go how many guests for, and then we could you take a this is the techie part, is basically you take the API from whatever your calendar system is, and then pull through the data that's in the current calendar. So then it only shows the availability that's actually available. And then they choose what date that they want, choose a room, and then they go ahead and book all the way through ManyChat without having to even touch your website.
That's hot.
Yeah, it's hot.
It's so cool.
It is, Duck. It is.
So I went ahead and, oh, that's so funny. Now I know what you mean. It is Duck.
That's you've got it. You've got it.
I just put the link to the actual booking website inside of the chat. If that helps.
That's cool. I would say as well, you'd be surprised. Just ask the question with this company, this booking company, whether you can add a pixel to it.
I did, and they don't even know what that is.
Oh my god! Use someone else then.
No, it's so hard. It's hard to. I've researched it, and yeah.
Okay. So, okay, that's fine. So that's all going to go to the same place still, though. That's fine.
Yep. Yeah, it's going to go to the actual booking website.
Oh, we don't want to do that. We want to go open. We're going to add that in. See, this is what happens when you get on a call with me on a Sunday. I don't have the usual constraints of going, oh, right, well, I've got another call, blah, 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 because I don't actually book any calls for a weekend. So it's kind
maybe
of
take
nice.
time off, even though you're not taking time off because you're helping me. Sorry.
Yeah, you've got it, though. It's kind of like the flexibility to, if I want to do it, I can do it. If not, I don't have to. But yeah.
Thank you very much for your time. I appreciate it. But yeah, for me, the weekends are my time to actually work. It's my only time. I should kill it. Get a lot of stuff done actually on the weekends. And this is huge. I can't tell you how much this is gonna so help us. This is like my cousins don't have any idea what a bot is. When I said, oh, my friend's gonna help with a bot, and they're like, well, what's a bot? They're like, okay, I don't know. So I think when they actually see the power of the bot, they're gonna be like singing praises. They're gonna say, what? It's killer.
Yeah, and I think that's, do you know what? That's representative of about half the world's population, if not more. Probably 90% of the world's population. They just don't know what it does.
Yep. But when you show them, then forget about it. The word of mouth, and then they'll know what it is, and they'll tell people the power of it and how much time it can save. You really don't even have to have a website, really.
No.
Technically, you could just do a bot.
Yeah, you're totally correct with that. And yeah, you don't need, if you look, so for example, one of the campaigns that we've been doing with a non-profit at the moment, the opt-in rate, if you went on a landing page, might be what, 40-50%, and that'd be good, wouldn't it? Like 40-50%, half the people are going to it. That's good. Do you know what the opt-in rate is for this bot that we've done for them? 90%.
What?
90%.
Freaking amazing. I don't think anyone could. I mean, yeah, I don't think I've heard that.
And the click-through rate, 95%.
Wow.
Which you just don't get with anything else. And so this is why I'm doing videos like this. This is why, you know, some people will not want to watch. I can't imagine there's going to be people get to this stage of the video if they're watching us talk through all this stuff. But some people will, and if anyone is watching this stage of the video, you know, it's about getting that message out. And really, I think bots are in an education stage now. We're in a stage where in the next 3, 4, 5 years, everyone will want a bot because they'll see that is the future. But right now, you know, it was only probably like maybe 2 or 3 years ago, and there's still people now who are not advertising on Facebook, or there's people who are not even using social media in the business. But you see, there's probably like 90% of businesses now going, I've at least got a Facebook page, or I've at least got an Instagram account or something. And I think there's early adopters. You know, there's early adopters. There's the mainstream ones that go, oh, that seems to work. Everyone else has done it. I'm going to join in. And then these other people go, I don't need to do that. I'm fine doing what I'm doing. And then they slowly get left behind. And then they go, okay, I'm going to have to join in because otherwise I am going to get left behind.
Exactly.
For me, when it comes to tech and new technology, I always want to be an early adopter. You know, not in terms of buying the latest gadgets and stuff like that. That doesn't bother me because I think they have such a depreciation in value in such a short space of time. It's just stupid. Why would you go and buy a new iPhone X? Because, oh yeah, let's go and spend over $1,000 on it. And then a year later you go, right, it's worth 300. I mean, that's buying stocks in a company that's like on a landslide that's about. They go, oh, by the way, yeah, we've just had four of our board members jump out of the top floor of the window because the finances are that bad for our company. But go and invest in us now, and then you'll get a great return next year. That's essentially what you're doing when you invest in the new tech sometimes.
That's true.
But this is investing in tech for the future that is actually, you know, going to make a massive, massive difference.
I agree.
Okay, so we now have all the rooms in there. Boom shakalakad, which is awesome.
Great, looks really good.
So what we need now is we're going to add, so we've got the dining reservation that's going to take them straight to make a dining reservation. We just kept that simple for now. Again, you know, you feel free to come back in the future if you feel like you want to bring the whole thing into the pot, but that is a lot more work on top. So we just want to get this main stuff down. So we've got hotel inquiry, and then we've got that's wonderful. Which one of the following can I help you with? So where it says ask a question, then we're actually going to delete this little step there, and we're going to bring them to another one first.
Okay.
Because you had a couple of questions about location and swimming pool.
Yeah, they asked the same questions, like where are you located? Is there an entrance fee? Hold on, let me pull it up. Oops, where'd it go? Here. Oh Lord, I need to organize my desktop. So the booking room should answer the question about how much are your room fees and booking. So then, yeah, it's location, about the voucher system, which is a video. What does it mean? What did I do with that list? Let me make sure I don't leave anything out. Hold on, let me pull it up again. Tab.
So choose an option below or
Okay.
Okay, so we're going to add the ask a question in there still, but we're also going to have a couple more. So just looking on here, we've got, that's wonderful, which of the following can I help you with? So we've got number, so hotel, details. Is that what you want? Hotel details?
Yes.
Okay, so the hotel details is going to go off to another message over here. I'm just going to drag that to there. Which, what information would you like to know?
Yeah, so we've already addressed the wedding and honeymoon question, the hotel reservations. So yeah, what's your phone number? How much are your swimming fees? That's one that they ask all the time.
So we've got location and
yeah, location, your phone number, or how can we contact you? Yeah, something like that, phone number. And do we have to pay an entrance fee?
here's the thing about the phone number as well. We can have we can just add a call now button.
Okay.
So if instead of having the phone number and then going right now, I've got to type in the phone number and take it from there, they can literally just call.
Yeah, the only problem with that is that there are 3 phone numbers, and sometimes like if they can't reach the first person, because people complain they can't get to them all the time. I like to leave the 3 numbers so this way.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, although I do like that idea where they just click and they can call.
So the
Location.
let me just have a look on this screen because the stuff that you sent me over the other day, that's on a form, isn't it? Not on Messenger.
Do you want me to send you something? Let me look. I have it pulled up right now. Hold on, let me see. Yeah. Let me go here. Put it here. I don't know if this helps. I don't know if that helps. Does that help at all?
I will have a look.
But I can do whatever's easiest.
Oh, you put it in this chat, cool.
I can read it to you if you want, but let me get a map. I'm trying to find the best. I don't know how to find a map where it's just the location.
You did send me a link of, it was when we were on the live video the other day.
Yeah, Google Maps. Google Maps, and I'm going to type in Hilbury and get you that link. Hilbury. Let's see what comes up. What's okay, there it is. So I wonder if I send you this link, is that what we need? Let me put that in Messenger. You let me know if that works.
Yeah, the Google Map. Yeah, you should have a Google Maps link.
Yeah, I hope that's the map. I don't know if that's the right one, but if not, it should be enough because they can. I hope.
Looking at that yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
Okay.
Okay, so location, we're going to open a website. I'm going to go.
Or maybe this might be better. Because this one I think takes you directly there. I just put another one in. Let me see where that takes you.
Let's have a look.
Yeah, that one will be better. The second one.
Okay.
And website, I have like a photo. Tilbury.com. That maybe we could, if there's a way to put an image, maybe we could just put an image so they can see the general idea and then they can click that.
Okay.
I mean, so I'm gonna get that image and post it in there.
What is that for? Is that for the location?
Yeah, like if there's an image so they can at least see like the general area. I kind of have that on the website, I think, just the picture. And then they can click for the directions. Yeah, let me show you. Or if not, I mean, you let me know if that would help or not. If not, I won't. Let me just get you the picture of what I have on the website. Files. I can upload a photo, right, into Zoom?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay, cool. Let me do that. I have to learn. Oh, maybe I just... How do you upload a photo in here? Let me see if I can just throw it in here. Capture.
It's okay. I might be able to do it before you anyway.
Probably. I'm slow. Yes. Yeah, it won't let me put it in. Yeah, you did it faster than me.
Boom. I just went on your website and screenshotted it.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, that's what I was doing. Thanks. That's awesome.
So then what we can do is you've got...
I am so excited about this bot. Oh my gosh.
Boom. And then what we do, so we'll go location, put that in.
Yep, that's perfect.
There you go. And then we're also going to add maps. Open website. Oh, no, that's not a website, is it? Let's grab your...
yeah. Oh, the bottom one. Oh, is that me or you?
That's me, it's me.
Oh, okay.
It's all good, it's all good.
Awesome.
Right, so now you've got that in there as well. So you've got maps, and then you've got... We're going to put phone number in there as well.
Yay! That so rocks. I love it.
Phone, and then we're gonna go.
You want me to give you the numbers?
No, I've got it.
Okay, cool.
Love screenshots.
Yeah, I love that screenshot with Mac. It's so easy.
Yeah, I forgot like how people have it so bad with Windows. For just £1 a day, though, you can sponsor someone to move over to a Mac.
I'm telling you, it's the best investment ever.
Oh,
and you know what would be cool? So you have all the phone numbers, but then maybe if they want to call now, they can call the first number, but then if they don't get through, at least they have the other phone numbers. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that would be cool. And I would have never thought to just clip the photos from the website. That is such a time saver. I can tell you've done a lot of this.
So the first number is the most likely one to be answered, is it?
That's the one that they're supposed to call, yeah. Yep. That's like the manager, so. Perfect, that's so cool.
And then we'll just copy and paste these 5. Well,
no. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's so cool. Okay.
Too long. So what I'm going to do, if first number doesn't answer.
Oh, that's so brilliant.
Please try the others.
Yay. Cool.
I'm just going to do that screenshot again because I think it might end up. Oh, I think it might end up cutting some of it off.
Oh, okay.
So we're just gonna screenshot that one.
That's brilliant. Thank you.
No, no good. No problem. No problem. So good. It's something quite satisfying though about like doing this kind of stuff.
Oh my goodness.
There you go. So that's in there.
Hey, perfect. Thank you. Thank you. That's awesome.
It's got location. I'm going to put view in maps.
Yep. Yay. Fantastic.
Okay, so yeah, that's cool.
Looks gorgeous.
Let's organize it a bit more.
All the little squiggly lines.
So yeah, look. So this is what we built out so far, which is pretty cool. It's like a big spider's web.
Yes. Oh. Network.
And now I've got a Mac that's running quicker, so we can actually show this stuff without it going crazy bad.
That's hot. Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, here's a couple of common questions most people ask. Use an option below. So we've got hotel contacts. So the other one that we need to add to there then is what is that, swimming pool fees?
Yes, please. Yes.
I'm gonna have to put it. I'm gonna have to put it as pool fees.
Okay, that works.
Right. Is the information on your website that explains what?
Yep, it is. Let me get you the link. And then the other question, then I think in this note over here, oh, actually, there it is. Do you see where it says, please visit our website? Let me put the link right there. Oh, here's the link. I'm going to put it here so you have access to it. It's in the message. So that's where it tells them about the fees. And then...
It's in the FAQs at the bottom, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
Cool.
And then what was the other one? The video. Hold on. Where's the video? I know I did put it in here.
It's on the home page.
Yeah. Oh, so you see the video? Okay, cool.
I see it on FAQs at the moment saying it is on the home page. So it should be there somewhere.
Okay, let me get it. Let me get that. Hillberry.com. And then the other thing I mentioned is I don't know why Messenger, I had the Messenger button there because I had a really corny, basic, like welcome mat with like nothing. But I don't know why it disappeared. Clearly, I didn't do something right. Clearly. User error. My husband would always say, okay, so.
That's for another day.
Yeah.
Because, if with that, basically, there's a little bit of code that you need to put onto the site if you haven't already done it. If you want the customer chat thing in the corner.
Oh, no, I don't need it on the website. I'm talking about just in Facebook.
Oh, okay.
Need that on the website. No, we're good with the website.
Where is this video hosted? Is it on YouTube?
Oh, sorry. Oops. It's on Bluehost. Open it. You want me to pull it down or something?
It's all right. I got it.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, so basically it's a voucher payment system. What was I gonna tell you? I'm getting so forgetful. I need to write everything down, literally. Goes in my brain and out. I owe you big time for this. Thank you.
No worries. As long as I can give value back to the community with it as well, that's helpful.
For sure.
You know, and I think this is, you know what? Oh, I just broke it. Bear with.
Sorry, I gotta think of something I was gonna ask you and I can't remember now. So we said the voucher, directions, phone number, pool fees. can't remember what the last one was. Oh my gosh, totally. Maybe that was it. I cannot remember. I hope you're having a good weekend so far. Minus today working.
Yeah, I'm just trying to optimize a little bit because it's not loading.
Oh, the video?
No, not the video.
Oh, okay.
I think we'll just need to get rid of some tabs.
Okay.
Got a little bit excited and all at once.
Yeah. I'm just looking through what I wrote down. You said swimming shoes. Yeah, it's like 12 here in the States. We're 5 hours ahead until we do the spring jump. You know, do you guys change your time?
Yeah, by 1 hour.
Oh, okay.
Why? How long do you change yours?
Right now we're 5 hours, but we also change hours once a year, or twice a year. I get confused. But
Yeah.
it's coming up soon where we spring forward, so we lose an hour of sleep.
Spring forward, fall back.
Yeah. But the nice thing is then the days get lighter.
Definitely. It was snowing here this morning.
No way.
Not loads. No proper snow really that much. Like we have like 2 days of snow here and everyone just goes, oh my god, the world's gonna end.
But this winter was kind of bad, wasn't it? My friends in the UK were complaining about the snowstorms that they had. They said it was really bad.
Yeah, but it's nowhere near like it isn't in America. You know, like
it worse here. Okay.
Yeah, it wasn't great, but that you deal with it.
Yeah, I love where I live because originally I'm from New York. In New York, when it snows, life goes on as usual. But in North Carolina, everybody runs out to the supermarket to buy bread and milk. Why bread and milk? I don't know. But we get to stay home, which is kind of cool. Isn't that great?
Yeah, it used to be like that with schools as well.
Yeah.
Cool. That's cool.
I can't remember what that other one was. Anyway, I think the most important ones are all captured. This is huge. Weddings.
We're going to put a back to main menu in here as well because I've noticed we're hitting a couple of dead ends.
Okay.
So if people go, okay, that was kind of answered my question, but I don't know where I want to go next, then we can just go back to main menu.
Oh, that's smart. Oh, chat's messaging me. Let me see what he says.
Just remember, we're still being recorded.
Oh, yeah.
No. Oh, it's not even school then. You just went, oh no.
I'm in trouble with the teacher.
Let's get rid of that one. And then we're going to chuck back to main menu. I'm going to get back to main menu on that one as well. Just need to go back. Just that one up. To main menu. It's nice to know as well that I can do this. That it's possible. And once you know it's possible, then you can take that and put that into someone else's and make it awesome.
I'm telling him you're helping me with a killer bot for my cousin's hotel.
Yeah, we are. So let's just look at where we are. Prices. So we don't want to bring them back to the main menu on the prices one. We just want them to go and book a room.
Yes.
The good thing is, you notice as well, I've used buttons and not quick replies. So you could use quick replies, but when you click a quick reply, it disappears. It becomes a set thing. With buttons, it can click them over and over again, which makes a difference.
Okay. He's giving me his details now because I said he's helping me with a killer bot, and we want to help you one of these days. But I need your. He's like, I'm on my app now. Give it to me. So
cool. So I think we should be good to try this. Is anything else that's missing from it? I've got.
No, I think those are the most urgent things right now. Yeah. I think those are the only thing is I want to be able to activate it because when they go to the website right now, to the Facebook group, there's no message button there. And I don't know.
We'll fix it.
Okay, cool. And while I do that, I'm going to get you the stuff you need for your next project for another day. Or you can work on that without me, right?
Yeah, we can do it together if you want. I don't mind.
Oh, I would love to do it together. Yeah.
Cool.
I'm geeking out on this stuff. Hold on, while you do that, I'm just gonna get the information he needs me. I'm gonna do that right now.
No, that's fine. That's fine. Yeah, let's just like conversationally wise, we'll just try and keep them separate as well. So we're all right with using this video for entrance fee.
I'm already thinking, what am I going to eat? I'm so hungry. I think I might have pho soup.
Right, we're going to chuck this into. Hopefully, this should be able to read that. I don't know if it will like that. That's annoying.
Yeah, this bot's really going to save the hotel so much, time with especially the same questions that I asked over and over again. This is huge.
Can you do me a favor?
I sure can.
Are you familiar with Canva?
I am. Yep.
Okay, so if you go over to Canva. Okay. In fact, let's just do it. Let's do it together because I think I'm pretty much there apart from this section anyway. So I may split parts of this video down as well and explain parts of things as well. So what we're going to do now is going to go over to Canva because what we've got on here, we've got the you've got your FAQ down here, but when I'm putting it in as a screenshot, it's too wide.
Oh, okay.
So what I'm going to do is we're actually going to make a little. Do you know what font you use or not?
Yeah, I do actually. Hold on, let me pull it up in my client repository. I used standards. So I used Coromorant Garamond.
Okay, we're not using that today.
Okay. Doesn't matter. You choose whatever font.
Yeah, as long as it's not a scribbly one, we're all right.
Doesn't that sound fancy though? Coromont.
Coromont. Duck.
You're funny.
Okay, so what we're going to do is literally, I'm going to copy and paste this that was on here. And we're going to go text. Put that in there. So I'm going to make that huge. Oh, that is huge. Let's make that a bit smaller. 32. We can go 42. 42.
Oh, I'm in it. Cool.
There you go. You're in. Cool. We'll discuss that one in a minute then, once we've done this. Yeah. So just preparing the design, and now it's going to be down here. Well, I think it's already done it. So we're just going to go back to that. And now I'm hoping, he says, that I can literally just drag that in. There you go. Perfect sizing.
Awesome. Yeah.
Watch the video to learn more. And then we're going to go watch video. Watch video is going to be this video here.
Mm-hmm.
Just making this a little bit clearer as well. I think it's going to be a little bit easier for people to know what's going on. So that's a really good way of cheating. If you've got a little bit extra text that you need to put in, you just make it into a Canva picture and then put it as a card.
Cool. It's good to know. I'm learning so much today. I'm so glad I think this is the best bot training ever.
There you go. You bought my course and you haven't had to go through it because I just built it all out.
No, I still need to, because this is brilliance all in your head that I could never do myself.
Yeah.
So that's why I get to see your bot training. Really excited about that.
Exactly. That's what's going to make the difference.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So entrance fee, and then we're also going to have.
But what's cool about this is that it really helps us to see the possibilities for those of us like me who's clueless about all of the different funnels you can set up using using bots. I don't think people know the power of it, so this is like perfect for.
And yeah, there's so much flex, and there's very, very, very little hotels that have this level of what's it. So even straight away, it creates a new positioning for you.
Yeah, sure does.
Makes you feel more high-end, conversational, relatable, and just like customer service is your number one priority.
Yes. Yeah.
So yeah, this is certainly, at the very least, being a training that is going to be going, well, a bonus training that's going to be into the course, and I may actually release it to the public as well, because why not?
Because you can.
Because I can. And the more I can people value, the better.
Yep.
It's a swimming pool. And here's what we're going to do, actually. Oh, I've just thought of an idea. That's really cool.
Yeah?
Right. So we're actually going to put all your FAQs in cards.
I love it. I love it. Love it. That's so awesome.
When I say all, we don't go all because people have just went skim through. Okay. So we've done the located. All now welcome to your facility, even straight out membership card. Yeah, we've covered that. To be fair, we've covered everything anyway.
Yeah. There was one that I put on for the life of me. I can't remember, but it was probably something really minor. But I think all the big concerns, you've covered that. Thank you.
Awesome. Let's put those two together. Make that into another image.
Let me see how when you come to this, well, we're talking about business, so I'll be quiet.
Yeah, no worries. Yeah, we will come back to other things very shortly, because I think we're pretty much there. So we're going to make that one. Well, that's very annoying. Let's make that smaller then, because that's taking up too much space. Let's drag that down a little bit. I'm going to drag it across a little bit. Let's make it 28. So it's definitely not going to be going over the lines. Mm-hmm. And then we're going to go download again. It's a good job I cleared my computer out the other day, because I've got loads more images now.
Say it again.
Good job I cleared my computer the other day, because I've got loads more images now. Of weird bits of text. Cool. Yeah, so that looks clean and pretty enough anyway. And the swimming pool, that is clear enough as well. And I'm just going to move you over there. We're going to click publish. Oh, back to main menu on that one as well.
Cool.
What's that one? That is nothing. Okay, publish. There we go. So you now have all of that.
Let me see. Wow. Oh my gosh, that is awesome. Wow. So, oh, did we do the? Oh, you did the voucher, didn't you? Pool entrance. The video though is, oh yeah, entrance. Okay. Where do they get to the pool, to the entrance fee? That's a hotel.
So it says, because you can't see it very well on here.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
Oh, okay, got it. Yeah.
There's no entrance fee is required. We only require purchase of food coupon on arrival. Basically, I copied and pasted it from your website.
Yeah, and that's perfect. Yeah, no, that's perfect. But that's separate from the pool.
Yeah. So then, all it is a card.
Oh, that's awesome. That's fantastic. I love it. Oh my gosh, I can't wait for them to test this out. This is so exciting. They are like, it's gonna blow their minds. They're not even gonna know. They're gonna be like, "What? Who knew? Who knew what a bot was? Now I know."
Yeah. So here's what's going to be cool. How would you like this as your default message on your Facebook page? So when someone comes to your Facebook page on the first instance,
yeah,
how would you like it to start this on its own?
I don't know. You're the expert. What do you think? I'm
clueless. I think it would be really cool.
Okay, cool.
So basically, what it means is when someone comes to your page for the first time, they're going to want to know one of those things that we've just put in there, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah. So what we're going to do, we've gone to default flow, and then we're going to go. I don't even know what I've called it. It's this one, isn't it? There we go. And we're going to put enabled. I'm going to put once every 24 hours. Otherwise, it will go mental. And we're going to go over there and rename it. I'm going to call it Hotel Inquiries. Well, there you go.
Okay, cool.
So now I've just got to be able to show it to you on the preview without showing you my whole inbox. So bear with me on that one. I'm just going to figure out the best way to do that. Sure. So I'm just going to stop the share a second.
Yep. I'm working.
Because I think I can share my whole screen, which would be the best way, so I can actually potentially cover it up. Or can we? Cool.
I kind of want, when we do the demo, I want to record that so I could show it to them in action. Because it'll be better than testing it. You know what I mean? Just to see a whole view. Huh?
Yeah, totally. That's going to be... I'm just thinking the best way to do this now. Right, so if I go to there... First things first. Oh my God, I've got loads of messages. Oh, apparently I haven't. Oh, it's just one of those. Messenger keeps doing something really weird at the moment. It keeps telling me I've got loads of messages, and then I click on it, and then it goes, "No, you haven't." Very strange. So if I search Hilberry now, right? Yeah. Let me share my screen again. Share the screen, and I'm going to share. This should not show anything that it's not supposed to. Right. We'll firstly we'll see if that default reply is working. So
Oh, this and hold on one second. I want to record this or just this section if that's okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, hold on. I'm just gonna go to.
It is already recording on my side, so you should be all right.
Oh, okay, cool.
You can cut it down later or whatever.
Okay, cool.
So as soon as I click get started,
mm-hmm.
it may send a default reply that's already set up. But when I say as soon as, it should be pretty nifty. So let's just go over to just to check its automation is working. It's over 24 hours.
I tried to use one of the they have like templates. So I used like a restaurant template, and oh my god, I totally messed up everything in there. So I think I had cut off many chats. So I don't know what.
That's all right. That's right. No problem.
So there's the welcome message, and then there's the main menu message, and the welcome message is for anyone when they first use the bot, like when they first use the messenger, and then the menu message is once they've already subscribed, then they get that message, right?
Yeah. So the default reply one. Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. So right now my welcome message is get started.
Yeah, it will do that anyway. Yeah, it's just being a little bit glitchy at the moment. It may take a while to come through, but yeah, it should be working.
Okay.
Right now on this side. But what we'll do anyway, is so you can see how it works. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to go copy to clipboard, and I'm just going to stop sharing my screen for a second.
Yeah, sure.
So it doesn't show up my messenger, but I will show it on Facebook part.
Cool.
Okay, so we're just going to share it again. You excited now? Okay, so you can see here, welcome Paul, let us know by choosing one of the options below what we'd like help with today. Hotel inquiry, meeting and events or weddings. So we're going to go hotel inquiry. What would you like? One of the following can help you with. Room reservation, dining reservation, ask a question. We're going to go to ask a question for now. And it's going to say, here are a couple of the most common questions people ask. Choose an option below or just choose ask a question. So we're going to choose hotel contact.
Okay.
And then it says the location. It's going to pop up with a map there. We can click view in maps and it will take us straight over to Google Maps.
Okay.
Boom.
If it says hotel contact, wouldn't they think that that's the phone number versus location?
We've got both.
Okay. Gotcha. Okay.
But we can swap them around potentially.
Location and contact, so they know that they'll get both stuff there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Totally fine. We can do that. Oh,
hotel contact. There it is. Like, where are you located and what's your phone number? I don't know. Okay, cool.
There you go.
Thanks. That's perfect.
And then what we'll do is can I get rid of this bit at the bottom?
Sure can. Yep.
Swipe right for phone number. Okay, so it won't update in the bot right now, but it has updated. But obviously I have to start the flow again.
Cool.
Okay, so we do that and we go, okay, well actually, okay, I've seen where it is. Now I want to go back to the main menu. So it brings us back to the start. And this is what would you like help with? I want help with meetings and events.
Okay.
To find the right package for your meeting, we just need to ask you a couple of questions. How long do you need the meeting room for? 2 to 4 hours. And how many people is it for? Less than 20 people.
Fantastic. Yeah.
And then it'll go, the express package is what you need.
Yeah.
And it includes all this stuff. Would you like to inquire? We click inquire, and then it will take us straight to the inquiry booking form.
Oh, fantastic. Yeah, that's awesome.
There we go. Now we're getting it. And then we can also potentially as well add in some more back to main menu as well under that.
That would be great.
So let's, and this is what happens is when you're doing the testing phase almost.
Yeah.
You go, oh, actually that would really help. So we're just going to go back to main menu. Because within like two clicks, really, they can get to anything that they want to get to.
Yeah, I love that. The only thing that I did notice that was missing was honeymoon, and if we could just put that and then they send them to the form, we could keep that simple.
No, we've got that as well.
Oh, you have honeymoon? Oh.
Just give me a sec, and I'll show you where it is.
Rock star.
Boom, boom, boom. Okay, so we're gonna go. To zoom in a little bit.
What kills me is how you're able to figure out this workflow as you go along. Like when I'm thinking this, I'm just like, what? I don't know.
That's the trick. Is don't try and figure it out all in advance.
Okay.
Because that looks really complicated now, doesn't it?
Yeah, it looks that it is.
It's not really though. It's just everything's got an end path. At the end of the day, like all you're doing is starting off there and then just guiding people down a direction.
Okay.
And it's kind of, it's like anything. It's like if you use Google Maps to get somewhere. So if I give you the whole list of directions to get there, you might get a bit overwhelmed. But if I said, right, at the end of this road, turn left, and then at the end of this road, when you get to that one, turn right, it's a lot easier.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm full of analogies today.
Good ones. That breaks it down.
Yeah.
For us non-techies to understand.
That's the aim. That's my mission this year, really, is to be able to break it down as much as possible for people so they actually go, so we've got weddings.
Yeah, so that's what I was wondering. Oh, there we go. So should it say where it says weddings, and honeymoon, so they know that that's the path it's going to take them? You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's fine. No problem. We can do that. That's not hard. Weddings.
Honeymoons. Yeah, that would be cool.
Oh, not with the Z. We're not that cool.
Honeymoons, dope.
Yeah, I hope dope. Love it. Right, so then when they click wedding packages, it's going to take them straight to the wedding packages page for now.
Yeah.
Honeymoon packages will take them to the same place, and then if they click ask a question. So what we're going to do with the ask a question one, we're actually going to take them to.
So exciting.
Where is it? All the way down here. So let's drag that up.
I'm honestly so excited about this. This is like so crazy.
But it's amazing once you put it all together. Like,
it's beautiful.
Yeah, I know, in a really, really geeky way.
Yeah.
So going to get rid of that line there. And then instead, we're going to guide them to this one. Here are a couple of the most common questions people asked, or choose ask a question. And then it will go to that instead.
Okay. Oh, yeah, love it.
So we're just filtering that through. So please, so you see, if I ask a question now, right, and I just go, if I just said, "Hey Kim," now you will get should get a notification to say Paul has asked a question.
Oh, cool! Yeah, it came right to me.
Now, we could make that. Would you like to make that even cooler?
I'm not going to say no.
So, a lot of the time, when people ask a question, you kind of go, do I really need to deal with that right now?
Yeah.
Or not? So what we're going to do, we're going to change this to a custom field, asked a question.
Okay.
Yeah. So when we go asked a question, because we've created that as a custom field, here's what we're going to do now. When we notify, instead of saying has a question about the hotel, asked ... And then we can actually take that question that they've just asked, and without you even having to go into Messenger, you can see the exact question that they asked.
No way. How would I...
So let's we'll what's it? We'll launch the flow again in a second, and you'll see what I mean. So what happens is, obviously, so you just got notified in Messenger yourself, but you haven't gone and checked that message yet, have you?
Mm-mm.
No. So something is going to be more of a priority than other things. So if someone for some reason used a Facebook Messenger to go, I've got a water leak in my room, then you'd see that and you go, oh, best get on that straight away.
Yes,
but if someone said, I am just wondering if you've got availability next year for a wedding or something, then it's probably not quite as urgent as if someone's got a water leak in a room.
Exactly. So how do you fix that?
So by doing this is what happens. It says, please ask your question below and one of our team will get back to you as soon as possible. So when they enter, whatever they enter there, it will then be collected as a custom field.
Oh, okay.
So what that means is then when you get notified, it pulls through that information and shows you whether you need to answer it straight away or not.
How does it know?
Well, you can then decide whether you want to answer it or not.
Oh.
Because it says, you see, like before where we pulled through the first name?
Yeah.
So we'll pull through the full name this time instead, because we want to know the full name because it's easier. And then I put asked, and then we've actually pulled through that custom field.
I love it.
So then you can respond what you want to respond to, and if it's as well, you get some people spamming and stuff as well. Yeah. So when people are spamming, you don't even need to reply to them because you can just go, I don't even need to look at that.
Yeah. Do I have to reply to everyone's response, even if it's a spammer?
No.
Okay, cool.
That's the whole point of this as well, is so you'll reply to the people you need to reply to, and that's it.
Love it.
So what we're going to do, because we've just done some edits on that, I just want to check as well, we've got a back to main menu on everything apart from the rooms, because if we're getting into the room, we don't want them going back to the main menu, do we?
No, once they book the room, they kind of like get off to another. I mean, I guess they could if they want to ask about, I don't know. I don't think so. Yeah,
so I think we've got back to main menu on every endpoint then. So that's fantastic. Right, so here's what we're going to do. I'm just going to stop sharing my screen for a second.
Yeah, sure do.
Then that's going to come through.
Oh my gosh, they are not going to know what their mouths are going to be open when they see this.
Just automates everything.
Yes.
Okay, so right, you see my screen again?
Yep.
Right, so okay, that hasn't. Why has that not opened up? Bear with it, it's just being a bit temperamental.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Right. Oh, I can see what you put in there. Yeah, you don't need that. That's gone.
Okay, yeah. I didn't know what I was doing.
I didn't even ask you. Just it's gone.
Thank you.
That's fine. Okay, so I know. And you can see as well, look, it's pulled through on my custom fields as well of what I've said.
Yeah.
And then we could in the future, we can put that into a Google Sheet. We won't like blow things up ridiculously today because it'll go a bit crazy, but
love it.
So I just want to make sure. Right. Let me just stop sharing for a second.
Somewhere in there that if they want to unsubscribe that they can. Is that like something we have to put on there or no?
Oh, yeah. Sorry, I thought we'd put that at the start.
Maybe it is. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll put it on the first message.
Okay.
Okay. So, yeah, it worked this time. It's because I was trying to get rid of the messenger page before it had finished loading because I didn't want to show everyone all my details. Okay, so you can see we've pulled it up and it says, please let us know by choosing the option to below what we'd like help with today. PS, if you ever want to unsubscribe, just type stop.
Okay, yeah. Awesome.
So we've got weddings and honeymoon.
Yeah.
So wedding packages. So we've got ask a question. And it will say here are a couple of common questions: location, phone, ask a question, pool entrance fees. So we're going to choose ask a question. Actually, we're not. We're going to choose something else this time. So that might have gone a little bit strange there for you. It might have actually pulled through. It said pool entrance fees.
Yeah.
Paul asked pool entrance fees, which is fine. Though if you see that, then you know people are just carrying on in the bot. But what will happen is if I go back to the main menu now, I imagine we should be able to go through this process again, where we go ask question, and we're going to go ask a question, and then I'm going to put, hey Kim, so is that come through as another notification?
Yeah, it came through as a notification. It says Paul asked. Yeah. Oh, I love that. It says Paul Ace asked, hey Kim, do you like the bot? I love it.
There we go.
Nice and clear. Yep. It's fantastic.
So you can see now all that works.
Yeah, I love it.
Is that pretty awesome?
It's more. Is there awesome to the exponential to the 100th power? Yeah.
Yeah. So there you go. So now you've got literally whether they want to. Oh, you didn't see the booking a room thing as well, did you? So room reservation, so they can go see prices.
That's cool.
And then
like this though, I'm gonna get like a notification through the Facebook page.
Yeah, that's just one of the downsides of it. But at least you know people are interacting with your stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, so you can see on here.
Yeah, I see the photos. Very nice.
So if I had this on mobile, I'd just swipe left or right.
I love it.
And then it take me straight to the room.
I love it.
There you go. A dining reservation just takes you straight to dining reservation.
I love it. Yeah.
Brilliant. Cool. So I think we are there. Let me just stop the share. So yeah, I think did I hear something about dinner?
Oh yes, you have to go eat that.
I think I may have. I'm not sure. It sounds that way.
Thank you so much.
That's awesome. So yeah, if obviously, yeah, I just kind of want to round off the recording and this and stuff as well. So what are your general thoughts? And just let me know kind of like what you feel like it was like before with the hotel and what you feel it's like now and what this is going to do for you.
Oh my gosh. I have to say we didn't have anything, and it was a time kill because every time people would ask the same questions over and over again, we would have to stop and reply. But now with Messenger, the bot that you've just installed, it is 100 times better because it's going to save us so much time. It's going to make our users feel as though they're being heard and get them the answers that they need faster. So it saves time for them as well as for us. So it's going to make us look really, really good and improve customer service. I mean, it's amazing the things you can do with bots. And I tell you, I'm amazed how your brain operates and how you're able to think through the process of logically taking people through a whole customer experience. So thank you, thank you, thank you. I cannot wait to show my clients, my cousin, about the bot. They didn't know what a bot was. And now they're going to know, and they're going to be fans. So you're brilliant. Thank you so much. I mean that.
No worries.